Alright, this is my 2017 mock draft. So with the first pick, I have the Browns taking Myles Garrett, and if you think anybody is going to be taken besides Garrett, then you clearly haven't been. This guy is fast and tall, so yeah, he's the best player. And with the second pick, I have the 49ers taking Mitch Trubisky, because the 49ers just recently signed Brian Hoyer. So they don't have to throw this guy into the starting job right away, but they can groom him, and Kyle Shanahan is very, very good with making offenses and QBs better. So I think the 49ers try to find their quarterback of the future, because Brian Hoyer's 31, so he's not going to be their quarterback of the future. Next, I have the Chicago Bears taking Jonathan Allen. And simply put, the Bears need a pass rusher. Jonathan Allen is super good, but he's not Myles Garrett, so he probably would be. He could be higher if Myles Garrett wasn't in this draft, but he's the third pick, so. And with the fourth pick, I have Jamal Adams being taken, and this is pre-free agency, so the Jaguars haven't signed any safeties, which I'm pretty sure they're going to try to do. But as of right now, they need a safety really badly, and Jamal Adams is free. He's really good. With the next pick, I have the Titans taking Marshon Lattimore. Not sure if I spelled that right, but yeah, the Titans just have like crap secondary. So moving on. I have the New York Jets taking Reuben Foster. They need a better pass rush. I mean, this is a rebuilding team. I guess you could argue now that they could take a receiver, but they need a better pass rush, and they're rebuilding, so they're not going to take flashy positions necessarily. They're just going to take what they need. And with the Los Angeles Chargers, who ripped off the Dodgers logo, they want Eric Weddle back. They regret letting him go, so I have them taking Malik Hooker. So, yeah. Then I have the Carolina Panthers taking Solomon Thomas. It's not like the biggest position of need, but this draft is loaded with edge rushing talent, and the Panthers they could use a better pass rush. And I have the Bengals taking Tim Williams. It's because Vontaze Burfict really is the only standout outside linebacker. So if you give Vontaze Burfict someone on the opposite side of him that has tremendous upside, I think that it can make the Bengals a playoff contender again, and maybe they'll win a game. And with the Bills, I have them taking Deshaun Watson. So I didn't update this yet. So the Bills just did re-sign Tyrod Taylor, or restructure his contract, I should say. But, how long can you keep that up? Tyrod Taylor, he isn't terrible, but I don't know. At least I think the Bills should take a quarterback. Next pick, I have the Saints taking Sidney Jones. And, yeah, this team needs defense. They're willing to give away Brandon Cooks, one of their best receivers, to get more defense. That just shows how desperate this team is. So, yeah, I've taken Sidney Jones. And I have the Browns taking Derek Barnett. They could be taking a quarterback here. It's very likely they might. But they could have such an elite pass rush if they drafted Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett and Myles Garrett would be crazy. So, I have the Cardinals taking Mike Williams. It's because, Larry Fitzgerald is likely done after this year. Michael Floyd's out the door. Yeah, they need a receiver, and Mike Williams is the best receiver in this draft. So, and John Ross, I was watching the combine when he broke Chris Johnson's speed record. Yeah, and the Eagles need a receiver. I don't see why they wouldn't take John Ross if he was available. And maybe the Cardinals would take him, but they seem more kind of ground and pound to take a more physical receiver like Mike Wallace. And, well, the Eagles, when they were successful, they had Deshaun Jackson, who's fast. So, yeah. And with the Colts, I have him taking Taco Charlton. Now, he's not the most consistent throughout college, at least what I've heard a lot of guys on the scouting combine say. But he has a really good upside. And, yeah, the Colts need offensive line, but this isn't necessarily like the draft that offensive line is really high in. I mean, there is, a couple tackles and a guard, but that'll be taken later. But I think the Colts need to try to upgrade this defense. And I have the Ravens taking Takaris McKinley. And, well, the Ravens are a defensive team, simply. And, well, why not? Like I said, this is a draft loaded with defensive ends. The Ravens could use some more help on defense. And, yeah, they could, rebuild the Ray Lewis era defense that they once had. And I have the Redskins taking Forrest Lamp, which is the guard I was talking about. And, yeah, the Redskins have a crappy offensive line. It could make the running game better. Forrest Lamp he's no, offensive tackle, but he is good at pass protection, so see why not. The Titans taking Ryan Rzemek. He's from Wisconsin. I can't even pronounce his name. I'm from Wisconsin, so yeah, it's Ryan Rzemek, or yeah, I think I'll just call him that. Whatever. The Titans, yeah, why not? They need a tackle so badly. They need to. How can you expect Marcus Mariota to play more than 10 years if he's getting hit like he has been the last couple of years? He got injured too, so you got to protect him. And I have the Buccaneers taking Leonard Fournette. Yeah, Doug Martin, he really underwhelmed. And Leonard Fournette is so good. So, yeah, why not? And the Broncos, I have them taking Garett Bolles. And Russell Okung, I wouldn't try to resign him. The free agency is really thin in offensive tackles. So Russell Okung is going to get paid big somewhere else, so he's going to be gone. So, yeah, I have him taking Garett Bolles. Not sure if he's elite, but he's probably better than Russell Okung was last year. The Lions have them taking Cam Robinson. Yes, they did. They did just bring in another tackle, but they could use some more. I mean, this is an offense that it's centered around Matthew Stafford, and although Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, is kind of trash. It's because I'm a Packer fan, but I don't know. I just haven't taken Cam Robinson because they signed a right tackle. I forgot who it is. But if they put Cam Robinson at left tackle, they could have a pretty decent, if not great, pass protection for Matthew Stafford. I have the Dolphins taking Garyon Conley, and this is a defense that sucked besides Ndamukong Suh. And Brent Grimes, ever since he left, they have been missing that really, difference maker cornerback. So, Garen Conley. I have the Giants taking Deshaun Kaiser, and yeah, they don't. Quarterback isn't the position of need, but now they have Brandon Marshall, Eli Manning. If he keeps regressing like he is, then I mean, the Giants are going to keep him there for life, but they need to find They need to find the next franchise quarterback. I mean, do it like the Packers did with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Just take a quarterback. He doesn't have to be a starter, and just put him behind. I'm not sure Eli Manning is Brett Favre, but put him behind a good quarterback, and eventually he might turn into. Well, he's not going to be the next Aaron Rodgers, but he might turn into the next franchise quarterback. And I have the Raiders taking Tre Davious White, and Sean Smith he's good, but they need someone on the other side of the field, so Tre Davious White would be great. I have the Texans taking Pat Mahomes. Now, this is risky, because do the Texans waste a first-round pick on someone who just could become another QB failure with the Texans? Brock Osweiler, anyone? But yeah, they need... Brock Osweiler sucks. I mean, they don't have anyone else. Just take a quarterback, give him the ball, try to let him run with it. This is a team that just needs a better quarterback, and unless the Texans are going to take Tony Romo, which I highly doubt they will, then they need a quarterback. So I have the Seahawks taking Christian McCaffrey, and they need a better running back. Moving on. I had the Chiefs taking Budda Baker. They weren't awful in the secondary, but ever since Sean Smith left for Oakland, they clearly had a few drop-offs. Sean Smith is a corner, but I think Budda Baker could really fly around the field and make a good difference for the Chiefs. Simply put, Cowboys have crap pass rush. So I have them taking Charles Harris. Like I said, this draft's low at the end, so the Cowboys were going to take someone. Packers, I have them taking TJ Watt, and I loved watching TJ Watt. Like I said, I'm from Wisconsin, and man, Nick Perry is going into free agency. Clay Matthews is regressing. Julius Peppers is 37. They need a cornerback and running back. Aaron Rodgers doesn't need to be replaced, but TJ Watt could easily become the next 2010, 2011 Clay Matthews. He's that good. And I have the Steelers taking Hassan Reddick, and their defense improved quite a bit, but they need more edge rushers. So, plus they need more linebackers, because I have the Falcons taking Adoree Jackson. And Jesus. Well, the Falcons can't exactly defend against the pass very well. So, if they don't take anyone here, that's stupid. And the final pick of the first round, I have the Patriots taking Jabrill Peppers. This guy is good. Malcolm Butler has a franchise tag. Malcolm Butler and the Patriots are likely to make a deal, but Jabrill Peppers could easily make this defense even more scary than it already is. So, alright, that was it for my 2017 mock draft, my very first one. I'll make one at least I'll try to make one whenever something big happens, like a trade in the draft or like some big signing. So, thanks for watching.